Gemini, Divine Grateful Rising. Okay, I'm back. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Listen, I was done recording for today. Message. Um, what is that? I don't know, child. I was done recording for today, okay? And then all of a sudden, I heard Spirit and them say, you need to go ahead and record. Child, I done recorded for a bunch of signs today. But it's what is. I hope y'all are doing well and that today is going fantastic for you. Of course, we're tapping in with spirit guides, ancestors, angels, and ascended masters of the highest and purest light vibration and energy. We're going to see what your clarity messages are. Right now in this moment. Okay, what y'all want to do? 3 and 3. Okay, so Gemini, if you have not already, make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Turn your notifications on so you're notified anytime I go live or post a video. Shout out to all my new teammates, old teammates. I'm so grateful for y'all. Thank y'all so much for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing to the live. Okay, get these messages out here to everybody who needs to receive them. Oh, let's do it. Oh well, let me just. Y'all wasn't ready. Let's see what your overall energy message is. Look, I'm telling you, you have the anchor number 35 that is coming in. So let's read because y'all know I don't use these. Look, we're not talking about who y'all had gave me a message about anchoring, uprooting. This is look, I just heard them start singing that song. Sail away, sail away, sail away. 35 days, 35 weeks, 35 months. Let's see. After traveling your journey and dropping your anchor, you have reached the goal of stability. Come on, Gems. The anchor card can represent persistence that has brought on long lasting and faithful results. If there had been a storm, you weathered it. And if there's one brewing, you're prepared for it. So this is, you cannot be moved. Okay. You cannot be moved. For it is here that you are positively settled, safe, and secure. Okay. So it feels like this could be a new partnership, a faithful union coming in. Um, Don't feel tied down. You may now be beginning or have been on a job or project that will be long lasting. Okay. Very good. Consider like this is good. This is good. I know a lot of times message. Come on, twin flame 1111. So I know a lot of times we look at um the anchor as a card of like feeling stuck, feeling like, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like y'all may be finally able to put down roots somewhere. Of course, 35 adds up to the number 8 as well. So this could be somewhere by the beach. Look at the little mermaid swimming on down here. And of course, the opposite could be true. Some of y'all could be pulling your anchor up and moving. So we're going to see what else comes out for y'all, Gemini. We have 2020 that is coming in for you. Shine bright like a diamond. You are gaining understanding, and this is a test of faith. Okay. I don't know. They just said challenging. So some y'all might have gone through some challenge. Let me tell y'all right now, don't y'all talk about my purple fingers. Y'all see I got new purple hair, all purple everything. Okay. They might be your color, but y'all know I ain't had no gloves, right? And I had to get this hair together before 2024. Okay, so don't be judging me with my purple fingernails either. Y'all know I don't care nothing about it. Just saying, y'all don't look royalty. Period. Purple royalty. So some of y'all may be stepping into your power and is and do. Come on, Gems. We have number 36 that is coming in for you as well. The black sheep, a season of isolation, going your own way. What else for Gemini? I just heard, oh, come on, 999. Spiritual strength, the end of a cycle, help from the divine is your last angel number coming in. So let's see what else we got, Jim. Oh, wait, y'all want some more? Oh, okay. Well, just do what you do. So it feels like some of you, you may be coming out of the shadows. We talk about this all the time, and I know a lot. And I think the reason that this collective energy is coming up so much is because a lot of us have been kind of in that season, right? We've been in this season where during Mercury retrograde, look at the helicopter. Somebody finna go on a helicopter ride. We've been in this season during Mercury retrograde, which by the time you see this, it'll be past. We'll be done. We'll be in the shadow still. But today is New Year's Eve as I'm recording this. So some of you might be like coming back out if you've been in this hermit mode, like self-reflection. Look, 911 message, Book of Touche sold out, period, and is. Take action now. You have spiritual support, things coming in quickly. We received that. 9/11, September 11th may be an important day for you. So keep a note, make sure that you're paying attention, or go back to September 11th and see what was testing your faith at that time. There may be some new wisdom and insight and understanding that you have now that you didn't have then. You have spiritual support, spiritual strength coming in. So God is definitely helping you with something. We have Matthew 3 and 2. Matthew 3 and 2. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. They just said disowned. Do what? Does some of y'all have to move away, or does something, like, is y'all family? Like, being the black sheep is not, we look at it as a bad thing, but it's literally usually you're the black sheep because you're not conforming to what everybody else in your family believes or even thinks that you should do. So I don't think it's nothing wrong with it. And we have 311. A delay is not a denial. Channel your creative energy, turning pain into power. Okay. So some of y'all could have went through a painful cycle, something very challenging. We're going to get some tarot cards and then we'll get some more clarity cards and see what else is coming out for y'all. Some of y'all been working on something and not knowing whether or not it was going to yield results. And so Padre God is coming through saying, yeah, you got some support coming in, some help, some assistance to make something happen. Gaining understanding. Some of you are very, like, you can't be swayed, right? You can't be swayed. You can't be moved. You can't be told that you can't do something, Gemini. Like, nobody can keep you from doing what you feel is best for you. And so that may be going against the grain, going against what everybody else thinks and believes, right? And this the thing, because you're following your own path and doing what's best for you, that's why the support's coming in, because you realize that you can do things by yourself, and you're like, you won't be moved. You won't allow people to change your mind or your direction or your vision. We got the 9 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands that is coming in. They just said, see yourself abundantly, see yourself abundant, and that's what's going to end up happening for you. So some of you, that may be what you had to do, is like, see yourself abundantly. Y'all do a different reading every time we start these cards. They do. They've been doing a different reading every time we start the cards. Some of y'all are planning how you can create success and abundance in your life. And I'm telling you, the world is your oyster. Some of you, if you were moving like spontaneously, right? It's almost like it was an emergency. Some of y'all might say that again. Moving without planning, like being they're not using the word spontaneous. What is y'all saying? Compulsive or impulsive. Thank y'all, because I was like, that's not the word that y'all was using. Somebody might feel like you're making impulsive moves, but you're really not. You're just doing what you're feeling called to do, what you feel like is necessary for you to do. And so you might be like here one minute and gone the next minute, and people be looking up and they looking for you, and Gemini's already gone in a whole new direction. It's almost like can't nobody keep up with you. You're getting ready to make some forward progress with this 2 of Wands, because that's a card of patience and planning. It's a card of taking the first steps. And so it's like, look, I'm telling you, the Page of Wands, Daughter of Wands, messages incoming. It's like you just being very focused and knowing what you want to build, how you want to grow, how you want to move forward, and then just implementing strategy. You receive a message from spirit, it's almost like you just act on it. It's not being impulsive. You just know when to take action and when not. And maybe in the past, like you were doing things, or maybe you weren't listening to the guidance you were receiving. I don't know, but it feels like you're listening now and trusting the messages that you're receiving, because it's all leading you towards this independence. You have the 7 of Cups in the reverse, narrowing down your options. This is like, that's the 7 of Cups is my dreams to reality card. So it's on, look, and the Sun card just flipped over as well. Happiness, joy. Hey, ma, told you receiving messages from spirit now, and you're trusting what you're receiving. That's the thing. Maybe before you maybe you didn't trust in the past, but you are now. Let's clarify these and see what's happening. 9 of Pentacles. Let's see what this ended. This is about independence, wealth, luxury, happiness, stability, abundance, harvest. So let's see what's going on with your 9 of Pentacles energy. I just feel like my Geminis are receiving messages on how to move forward. Like that with the anchor card, like what are we reading there? I think it was talking about being firm and stable and creating this stability in your life. And I feel like that's what you're really focused on. And no one's gonna keep you from not having the stability that you want. It feels like that was something that's been a test for my Geminis, not having the financial freedom, the time freedom, like not being able to live the life that you truly want. And I feel like that's why that was what this test of faith was about, because you may not have had the opportunity or the ability to live the life that you truly want. Um, you've been in this season where you've been having to kind of work for every like nickel and dime and just make some things shake. Let's see. Let's clarify the 9 of Pentacles. We have haters gonna hate, jealousy, envy, monitoring spirits, frenemies, and backstabbers that is coming in for you. Somebody hating on the fact that you're free. You're free. Okay, this ain't everybody message, but I'm gonna give what this the thing over here. If you new to the community, welcome. We just go with the messages as they come out. It's not necessarily always a storyline. I just give the messages that they want me to give when the cards come out. Period. Okay. Some of you have some people who feel some type of way, who are hating on you because of the fact that you're free, because of the fact that you can move about how you want to, because you're not focused on what anyone else is doing. There's some level of freedom for some of you that somebody feels some type of way about, whether this is a family member, whether this is you being financially stable, prosperous, whatever the case is. Look, and my mama's out here already, so this is a message from the ancestors. It's like somebody feels some type of way because they're trying to figure out how you are able to do what, it's like they want to trade places with you. So somebody may be a little envious of that. And you may be coming into that understanding that someone may be jealous because you have a level of freedom that maybe they will never have. You like, you know exactly who you are, what you want to do, very stable and solid within yourself. Hold on, because I don't even remember what this said. I lost it just that quick. Reach the goal of stability, persistence that has brought on long lasting and faithful results. If there's been a storm, you weathered it. So getting through things, accomplishing. And some people, okay, that's why they told me again. Okay, because so somebody, it's almost like, now y'all just keep it a buckles, okay? We don't focus on we don't stay focused on what the enemy can do. We do, but we gonna mention it because you have, this is my thing, y'all. You have to be aware of how the enemy will try to use tactics against you. You can go listen to a lot of messages, you can go listen to different prophets, tarot readers, or whatever. Look, and there go my mama again. I'm not making this up. Hey ma, like listen, tapped in, divinely guided spirit messages, activations, divination, and magic. And this is the thing. No, we don't want to focus on what the enemy does, Gemini, but you need to know how the enemy plays on you and how what the tactics are. So part of my purpose and my mission and what God has me doing is talking about this stuff so that you know if there's magic that's being used against you. This is all spiritual, y'all. This is what we're doing is spiritual. And we do not battle against flesh and blood, but what is it? Principalities and dark forces in the ethers. So if you don't know that you're being attacked, if you don't know what spiritual warfare is or why you seem like you can't get ahead, why your money funny, if you don't understand that you can be around people that are causing you to not be happy because they draining your energy. Yeah, we don't want to focus on what the enemy does, but you got to know that, because sometimes, and myself included, it took me a long time to recognize how the enemy was playing with me, how the enemy was keeping me from being happy, the tactics that he was using. And so for a lot of us, what happens is we stay in these cycles, y'all. We keep repeating the cycle because we're not aware. And that's what part of what I do in my messages is I got to make you aware of what the enemy can do or how he tries to manipulate or send in counterfeits or send like different attacks that can happen, different ways that you can defeat yourself if you're not thinking the right way. So for somebody, some of y'all, you were around some energy vampires. Let's just talk. Let's just say it is what it is. But now you're wiser now and you're learning now. So yeah, somebody might be upset because you happy and you're creating and you're doing what you love, but they just gonna have to be all right, child. So just saying, divination magic is real. Okay. Like Patrick, God is trying to give us the keys to help us defeat the enemy. And he makes us strong enough. He strengthens us to be able against we put on the whole armor, the full armor of the Lord. But you got to know what's happening to you in order for you to combat it, right? Because for a long time, y'all, you don't know. You like I didn't know how people were sending negative energy towards me message, and so you have to be mindful of that. Like if you don't know what it is, you won't understand why your energy feels low or how the enemy is using certain people, places, and things against you. So now you're gonna be more aware. People who are jealous, it's why people is like this jealousy monitoring experience for enemies. I don't know, somebody finna get ready to have a glow up. Okay, the sun card is out here twice and the nine of pentacles glow up. That's why this is coming through, because whatever this tough cycle, this challenging situation was, it's like now that you're getting ready to glow up, you're gonna have people who are jealous and envious. Can you think about it this way, Gemini? Look, we be real deal community conversations over here. No, this is not gonna be like every one of your other readings. This is gonna be ways to help you combat and move into a new level of existence with the Lord within yourself and in toxic cycles. Okay. I'm on a mission to help free people, and so you got to know what you've got to be freed from. So that's what we do over here. Padre God has been on my neck about the way I'm putting these readings out because I have to help people get free. And whoever the sun sets free is free indeed. So yeah, my readings are a little different from what you're used to. I hope you enjoy it and I hope it helps you to heal, because the thing is, we can sit up and talk about the toxicity, but I'm here to help you heal it so that you can move on past it. This the thing. You getting ready to glow up. You getting ready to go to a new level. It's elevation. The two of wands. It's like by God's been preparing you to move into a new cycle. So guess what? Can you imagine being a famous person? Think about the celebrities. If you go on any of the platforms, anyone, and do you know how many people who are low vibrational who are looking at those people and we're not talking about what they message. We're not talking about what they did or what they going through behind closed doors. We are not talking about that. We are talking about you go on you every famous person. For every famous person, there's how many hundreds and thousands of people who are saying to them, I could have done that better, or talking about them or negative. Do you know how strong you got? Come on, Lord. Do you know how strong you got to be in order to withstand that kind of criticism, that knowing that there's going to be people who like you, people who don't, somebody going to have something to say, whether you're too happy, whether you're too sad, where you go, whether whatever. When you're a celebrity, when you're in the public eye, and some of you are moving towards the public eye, and y'all, when I'm giving these messages, this is when God like really, so a lot of this is just channeled messages, so just flow with me, okay? Look, I'm telling you right now, abundance. The more abundance that you have, the more that you're going to have to be able to withstand criticism. So some of y'all, you have built a solid foundation in the Lord. New job, getting a raise, creative projects, side hustle, money comes to me. Look, you're attracting abundance into your life. You're attracting wealth. But a lot of us, we've had to go through a period where it felt like nothing was happening, or you wondering why there's no results. Because God got to prepare you for where you're getting ready to go. The brighter you shine, the more criticism you're going to face, the more negativity you're going to face. So a lot of us, he has us in a stage in preparation in order to get ready to really have this. You have to be prepared to be a millionaire. Let's just use a millionaire as an example. You got to be prepared for this level. God can't just give you $1 million. Look, believe it or not, coincidence, I can't make this up. Faith, magic is real, and synchronicity. I'm telling you, you have to be prepared for the level that God is getting ready to take you to. He cannot, if a lot of us, if you haven't done the work, if you haven't allowed God to pour into you, if you haven't, he hasn't gotten you to the point where you're able to deal with your demons, whatever your demons are, be it alcohol, drugs, overspending, overeating, toxic relationships, lack of discernment. All of us have our own things that Padre God is having to prepare us and help us to get rid of and conquer. Come on, divine alignment. Matthew 6:33. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. And if you're not ready for where God is ready to take you to, then that means you'll be easy to fall prey when he takes you to another level. That's why God won't take us before he's ready. That's why divine timing is so important. You don't want God to take you to a new level when you haven't conquered the old level. Does that make sense? Come on, Lord. If you haven't conquered the old level, you don't want to go to the new level, Gemini. So just know you're getting ready to move into a new season and a new cycle, but God had to get you ready. And for some of you, it's going to be some people, you're going to have some haters going to hate, right? Haters going to hate because you're getting ready to, like, it's upgrade and elevation that's happening. You may be receiving like your finances. Some of you, if your money been funny, now you're getting ready to move forward. Purpose and impact at the bottom of the day. Generational wealth, leaving a legacy, building an empire, millionaire status, financial freedom. Told y'all when we just talked about this, I can't make it up. You, the son, walking in and stepping into your purpose, doing what it is that God has told you to do. And so you're going to have some people that's not going to like it. Does that mean you should shine less? No, that means you should shine brighter, because this the thing. Even if somebody coming to watch you, you're still putting out love, light, and healing energy. You're still praying for them. You're still being there, being a light in their darkness. Okay, you're still being a light to their shadow. So that don't mean shine less. It means shine more. Okay. What else, Lord? And you're supported in this. God, some of you, you've been questioning, you've been asking Gemini, like, when is it my turn? Why not me yet? I can't see the numbers. Look, 2314 when I just looked up there, because we weren't ready yet. If you're not ready for the next level, God ain't just going to throw you into that next level, because then you'll get there and fail. Does that make sense? Then you'll get there and you're not ready for it. Then you'll get there and you'll succumb to the addictions and the things that you haven't really, that you've had to battle before. And all of us have them. All of us have something, whether it's your mindset, whether it's of your money, whether it's an addiction, a habit, toxic, whatever it is. There's never any judgment over here. But it feels like my Geminis, it's like you have come to the realization that when you're ready for the next level, or you're getting ready to have this understanding, when you're ready for the next level, that's when God's going to take you there. But it won't be before that, because until you're ready for it, because that way he's not going to he ain't going to send you up there to fail. That ain't what God does. Okay. What else for Gemini? Creating and leaving an impact, leaving a legacy, building an empire. Some of y'all are definitely in alignment with your purpose. What else for Gemini? Nope, it's not coincidence. Well, I don't believe in coincidence. I believe in synchronicity, and I believe that everything happens just the way that God has told it to happen. So, just saying, it's not coincidence. Everything is, you're exactly where you need to be, and it's happening exactly how it needs to happen. Okay. We have it's a no for me, boundaries. Okay. Boundaries, cut off, block. You played yourself, no going back. Child, look, who's trying to come back from the past? Because it feels like a no. Message. Look, it feels like a no. What fail? Write the vision and glamourflage, journaling, meditation, Habakkuk 2, 2 and 3, author, create, express yourself, and then glamourflage. I did not say a glow up, the glow up. I told you it's what's coming, Gemini. It's what's coming. You may have manifested this. You could have written this down. You could have been writing this. Like, you really just owning your power, stepping into it, writing your vision and living it necessary. Okay. Some of you, you just continue to have faith no matter what was happening, child. You continue to stand strong. You continue to have faith. Some of y'all, you didn't have to block some folks out. They can be mad about that. They mad. Child, ain't somebody always mad about something? Good or bad, somebody always got something to say. But you got to keep moving forward anyway. And I feel like you're just anchored in your faith. Let's talk about that. Being anchored in your faith, being anchored in your assignment, child. Yeah, yes, daddy finna get ready to add to you. What y'all said? What you say, mom? Judgmental. Okay, yeah, let me just tell y'all something. Can't nobody out here judge you, judge what you're doing. Can't nobody judge you. Nobody. Can't nobody judge you except for the Lord. And some of y'all, you got to be mindful of just listening to the wrong people. If you're listening to people who are constantly just like reinforcing negativity, reinforcing or trying to, like, I'm the person that can, you know what I'm saying? I have more boastful, they said, bragging, just be mindful of that, because can't nobody judge you. Your conversations with God are your own. The way that God is going to use you, look, the karma is real. The way that God is going to use you, Gemini, is going to be different from how he's using other people. So don't focus on what other people are saying. True story. God has had me not listening to anybody else other than him, because you can get wrapped up in and start doubting the wisdom that God has already imparted into you. And he's giving you wisdom. Okay. He's telling you when to move, he's telling you how to move, he's giving you strategy. So you just have to be mindful of oh, that's why they talking about that too. You had to be prepared to stand on your own 2 feet, Gemini, and not be easily influenced. Telling you justice, Saturn return, positive karma, cause and effect, reap what you sow. And then the what's the clarity card is at the bottom of the deck. Mm-hmm. Blocking out the voices and blocking out anyone who's like, I don't know, it just feels like, be mindful. There may be a lot of different messages that you're receiving, and you, anything that you, if you want to know, take it to Padre God. Depend, because anytime you hear anyone else, even these messages that I'm giving, should simply be a confirmation. I am not the authority, the end all and be all. I'm going to tell you, if you feel like something resonates in your spirituals, take it to God. Ask Padre God, pray about it. Go to the secret place, ask him, because it's not for me to tell you what is and what is not for you. That is for God to, like, you'll receive a confirmation. Ask Padre God, just like I do. Like, Lord, if this message is for me, let me know. Give me a sign, give me a synchronicity. Show me, like, you got to set up your own relationship with the Lord and just make sure that you are following suit. Like, he'll let you know it's either a yes or it's a no. And even because we want a lot of times, and this is me, myself, telling y'all true transparency. I'm always gonna keep it a buckles with you, right? So You can want a message to be for you, and then what happens is something doesn't come to pass, or something that you thought was your message, it wasn't your message. That's why you got to make sure that you just tapping in with Padre God. And then this is the thing: keep believing, keep expecting God to do great and amazing things. And sometimes, like sometimes we're it's just a matter of when it's your time, it's your time. I don't know, but you can't stop believing that He's gonna do it. What else, Lord? I cannot make it up. Divine timing. Okay. Faith. Patience. Everything happens for a reason. Growth and God's timing is perfect. I'm telling y'all, Lord, I hope these people look. And then spiritual support, divinely guided, guarded, protected, directed, and shield and protect. I'm telling you, everything happens and God's timing is perfect. And look, in my spirituals at the bottom of the deck, winning, healing works. Child, look, y'all, these are my clarity cards. The link is in the description box. You can pick these up. I'm telling you, God's timing is perfect, Gemini. So if you've been waiting on something, waiting on Padre God to show up, waiting on him to do something in your life, you ain't gonna have to wait much longer, but he had to prepare you. Look, I feel jittery in y'all's reading. I don't know if y'all are getting anxious or getting impatient. I don't know, Gems, but some getting ready to shift for y'all. And if you have felt delayed, I don't feel like there's going to be a delay much longer. They said what? The child, they be doing just what they want to do. We finna get final words of guidance. And I hadn't done this in a while, but they just said to do it. So we gonna shuffle them and see what comes out. Just the way they come out, we'll get the final words of guidance for y'all or any additional messages. Crazy, right? Spirit them, because y'all just be doing what y'all want to do. Ready? Oh, let's do it. Here we go. We have the sun. Come on, Spirit. That's my mama coming out. So do what makes you happy, okay? Be anchored in your happiness. Be anchored in your faith. And know that you're unstoppable, Gemini. Don't do everything the same way as everyone else, okay? Don't be afraid to be different. Don't be afraid to be unique. Don't be afraid to shine your light. Like, you need to be anchored in your happiness, your joy, and make sure that you are constantly continuing to do the things that make you feel happy and fulfilled, no matter what anybody has to say. Okay. You have spiritual support coming in next. This feels like you have your ancestors, like my mama coming through. You have guidance. You're receiving guidance, and whatever you decide to do, whatever your direction you're moving in, you're going to be protected in that journey. Some of y'all might need to take a leap of faith and just remembering to pray and know that you have spiritual help. Okay. Abundance coming through next. You're being guided and directed into the direction of abundance. Okay. Wealth, prosperity. This could be in regards to your creative projects. Some of y'all could be getting a raise, especially if you're doing what you love. When you're doing what you love, it does not feel like work. Divine alignment, Matthew 6:33. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. You have to know that wealth is already given to you. He gives us the ability to create wealth. Okay. So some of you, you're in your kingdom assignment, and that's what is helping to increase your finances, your resources, and help you build new and create new beginnings. 999, your next card to come out, spiritual strength, the end of a cycle, help from the divine. Yes, you're definitely getting ready to receive some help, some support. You might just be receiving insight on how to build and create wealth. And it feels like it's been a tough, like it feels like it could have been be challenging at times, Gemini, to maintain your positivity. But the sun coming out first, like being anchored, being rooted, being grounded in your faith and positivity, and that's going to attract more positive things to you. The daughter of wands, the page of wands coming in next. That's about messages. That's about being spontaneous, excited, enthusiasm. So be excited about the changes that are happening in your life. Purpose and impact. It's time, like you may be receiving downloads, activations, wisdom on how you want to move forward in order to create an impact. Some of y'all might be starting a new side hustle as well. Saying some money affirmations may be helpful. Write the vision, make it plain. Go read Habakkuk 2, 2, and 3. Vision board. You may need to do a new vision board. Journaling your ideas, your thoughts. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Don't be afraid to put your ideas to paper, even no matter how crazy they sound. Don't be afraid to do that, Gemini. God may not give you the $1,000,000, but he might give you the $1,000,000 idea. 2020, a test, you're gaining more understanding. I feel like that's what's happening for Geminis as well. Like you just really beginning to understand how important. It's a lot of clarity coming through in y'all's reading, and the importance of maintaining your positivity. Haters gonna hate irregardless of what anybody has to say, and we're not worried about. And some of y'all are receiving clarity about who your haters are. If you didn't know, feels like Spirit them gonna show you here pretty soon. Matthew 3:2, repent for the kingdom is of heaven. This thing, all you can do is pray for them, and hope that they have a better life, and that they repent and they can find their own happiness. Okay, the black sheep, a season of isolation. Go in your own way. Don't be afraid to stand out and be unique. Shine your light. Some of y'all, you may be doing a complete makeover, period. Look, big chop. You may anything like me. I done cut all my hair off, cutting off old karma, really glowing up, really doing. And guess what? Because you want to, Nine of Pentacles, you don't have to answer to anyone. You are free, Nine of Pentacles, to do whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. Take action now, spiritual support. I feel like you finna make some quick moves, some quick adjustments. Like you gonna make some quick moves, Gemini. Whenever this message finds you, you may be like cutting folks off. Look, big chop city. Look, when I was doing this, they said chop city. I was thinking chop suey, and they said chop city. Period. Tapped in. Spirit messages, activations. What do you mean emergency magic? Some of y'all might do candle work, spell work, something like that. It's a no for me, blocked. Mm-hmm. Some of y'all there, you being blocked. Whatever, was, if there was something being sent towards you, some kind of spiritual attack, spiritual warfare. This could be in the form of like people just speaking negativity towards you, talking about you, just stuff like that. I feel like you just, we don't really return to sender. We don't. I don't really. I heard that a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago. I don't know how long ago it was, but like we. What? My crown chakra just started tingling. Somebody was trying to get somebody else to turn against you. Is this like friendship groups or something? Mm. We're not gonna spend a whole lot of time on it, but yeah, it feels like somebody. I don't know if somebody's trying to isolate you or keep you isolated, or what's the word y'all just used? Blackballed, blacklisted. So I don't know. Mm, mm-hmm. Just know this: can't nobody stop what God is gonna do. Ain't nobody more powerful than God. So even if there was something delayed, because it's given, they just, and I know that's in here somewhere. Delay is not a denial. Like can't nobody stop God's plan for your life. So just know that, Gemini. It doesn't matter what someone thought that they were going to be able to do. They can't. Okay. And it feels like this is my dreams to reality. Some of y'all finna have a dream come true. Like you didn't even see it coming, but God saw it. Telling you, and his timing is perfect, divine timing. The 30th of the month, whatever time you see this, whatever day you see this, the 30th, the week, look, the 30th, they're really pointing out the 28th through the 30th. So pay attention to what happens around that time. 311, there it is. A delay is not a denial. Some of y'all, you may feel a little impatient. That's all. It's coming though. It's coming. You just had to be prepared. The karma is real, positive karmic return. You're getting ready to see the rewards for your hard work, dedication, and believe in the magic. Believe it or not, faith is real. Like, continue to build your faith, continue to believe, because something God's getting ready to come in and show you that, number one, He is God, and can't nobody stop His plan for your life. So when He knows you're ready, that's when things are going to turn around for you, gems. Not before, not after. Okay. And that's it. Those are your clarity messages for right now. I hope that was helpful, gems. Listen, y'all, like, share, comment, and subscribe to the video. Turn your notifications on so you're notified anytime I go live or post a video. And I'll see y'all next time.